you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young.
Hey, my honey. So today we are gonna get right into it. These are still my little wumpy. Y'all know how I do. I don't come through unless I'm coming through with my honeys. Okay, so I'm gonna go wash this out and get it all ready to go, because today we are getting this hair ready for 2020. Okay, so I say summertime next year-ish, but it's just for next year in general. I only wear my hair once a year, which usually be in the summer because my birthday's in the summer. So with that being said, that's why I just say summer 2020. But it's just for period.com. We trying to regrow hair. We trying to regrow edge. We trying to get everything straight, said, and done. Like even, all of that. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to go wash this hair out. And then I'm going to show you guys. This is for my special honey. And you already know who you are. You asked me kind of how to detangle the hair after washing it. This, that, and the third. Now my hair has been super thick and super like unmanageable, so I'm going to show a routine of just how to bust it down and get it nice and straight. We will be using heat today, so if you think about it, we're going to get our hair ready, set, go. So heat is not going to be a problem because it's not every day. Okay, so sometimes we need heat just to kind of get it to where we need it to be, and that way we can focus more on the style or whatever's going on, and then we set it and forget it. We're not letting none of that bother us. If you guys are new here, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. I see, oh my God, that we are at 60K. So it's like I owe down, I already know it is coming, because actually it's at like 62K. And we are growing, growing, growing. So with that being said, my honeys, we can't sit here and play no more. We just got to get into it, okay? So if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe, honey, because you don't want to miss what we got going on here in Kells Nation, because we don't let none of that bother us, okay? And also hit the notification bell, so therefore you'll know every time I come to spill, okay? Because I be coming and I be coming to spill. Okay, my honey, so I went and I wet it, and I just put the shampoo on it. Now I had all that product in there, y'all know that, so it's not going to get soapy and all that mixing with other residue in your hair. But once I rinse this out and go in for the second time, it will be so soapy and getting actually clean. But the good way to have your hair to where it's detangling and all that as you wash it, so it can lightweight defeat a purpose later, comb it in all one direction. So if you're getting in the shower doing this and you're going to go back like this and your hair is falling that way when the water hit it, comb it all to the back. If you're going in the kitchen in the sink and you're going under like this, you want to comb it to the front. So that's just what I did or whatever. You're not supposed to comb your hair when it's wet, but if you have product in it, it kind of helps and saves, okay? So basically, I got my little shampoo in there, okay? And I just took my hands. I told you guys to use this stuff, okay? So you put enough in there, and then you comb it, big wide tooth comb. It could be bigger than this, but make sure it's all combed out. The water mixed with the shampoo does help it to kind of detangle and comb on its own. So you want to comb it in the direction that is going to be rinsed out. Now once you get it combed in that direction, okay, I already put enough shampoo in there to where it's time to rinse this out and move along to the next rinse. So when I go to rinse it, I am just going to let the water run through it this way. I'm not going to go mess it up and go on it like that. I'm going to let it all run forward because I've combed it that way. This is keeping your strands elongated. This is keeping your strands organized, going in one direction, so it is easy to manage. When you got the nappy, kinky hair going in every other direction and this and that, and it starts to dry like that, that's where the problem comes in there. So I have it all in one direction. It's all combed through, if you notice. It's all combed through. You want to be able to comb through it. Now, your problem area probably be that middle. You want to make sure you could go straight in the middle and get the combing. That's how much of combed out you want it to be, especially while it's wet with the shampoo in there, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and rinse this and then come back. Okay, so it is still going in one direction. Okay. We're going to do our second wash. You just want to keep it in one direction. This is especially for my thick hair. Them thick-headed honeys. I know the hassle, honey. My hair is just starting to be thick. And I'm like, I'm happy about it, but dang. Look, I only did them squirts and it's kind of saturated my hair, which only means that the first wash washed most of the residue out, okay? So the more you go in on it, every wash, you would need less shampoo. Now look, we bust that open, it done got through. You still want to make sure it done got through without messing up your comb pattern. The only way I know it got through, guys, is because I am kind of pushing it down like that. It is going to definitely expand and smash over here, smash over there. So it's in there. It's in there. Take your fingers. Keep it in one direction. This is me doing that. You know how you do that to it? That's what I'm doing. Without messing up my comb pattern. We don't care about that top. You want to make sure that edge is clean, you know? We should be able to go in and still comb it again. Because we didn't mess anything up. So it's still combed through. You already still want to start with your ends. Okay. Y'all know I love y'all. I'm going to sit here and take this risk of getting soap in my eyes. Because I still got to see. Don't nobody just be looking in the mirror when they shampooing their hair. So you want to make sure you're able to comb through. Take your fingers to help you and rake with the finger and rake with the big comb. Now that's nice and smooth. We're going to go ahead and rinse that. Now in the process of rinsing it, don't mess up your comb pattern. Keep it just how it is, whether it's going front or back. And I'll be right back. You could put the towel on your head and tie the knot on the towel with the hair like that. Your hair is already combed out. A step has already been done. If you are one that's going to bust it down into sections or whatever, you could do that too, because you may take section by section and grease it or do whatever you're going to do. But you don't want to lose sight of this, okay? This is combed out. This is ready, set, go. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like I still got to put the conditioner. Now, if you were going in with conditioner, then, you know, you will put it on like this. Boop. Put a bag on the shower cap, whatever. Let it sit for however long, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And when you rinse it, you have to keep everything aligned and rinse it like this as well. So let's just say I did that, okay? Because, you know, I have the leave-in conditioner. So I got like I ain't got to worry about all the extras. So I have washed it twice. I washed everything out. It feels so much more softer being that it's combed out and aligned like this, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and dry it. So I'm gonna make sure I got it all up. I'm gonna twist, twist, twist. Boom. So now this is drying. And once I got this like this, guys, you still need your wide tooth comb. And then you would need whatever goodness that you're going to put in your hair. So whatever goodness that may be, okay? I am going to be cutting ends and getting everything ready, set, go. So I can go ahead and preserve my hair and tuck it off and ain't got to worry about it. Set it and forget it. As far as the detangle go, this is really a good way. I'm going to take this off just to show y'all what I mean by that. So it's dry, right? I could comb right through this. It's not a big hassle. Okay? It's not a big hassle at all. I can just go right on through. Okay, now, of course, the drier it gets, guys, the worse, okay? So, now that you got it manageable like this, that you could just comb it through, go ahead and go in with whatever goodness you're going to do. I have a leave-in conditioner, so that's what I'm going to do. You know I don't be stingy. Get your perimeter. Okay, now I got my whole perimeter done. I am going to go ahead and bust it on down. Now, guys, you do not want to go in right here, right now, and put any type of utensil to your head, like a flat iron, a straightening comb. It ain't to that stage yet. It's not ready. You put that hot old heat to some wet hair. It is going to steam. It's going to steam, and it could potentially burn your hair out and also burn your scalp up, okay? So you have to go through the process of letting it dry. Whether you put it off into these sections here and you braided it singly and you waited till tomorrow, or you set under the dryer, or you put the blow dryer to it. Whatever way possible, it has to be completely dry before you put any heat to it, period.com. If you let it air dry, it's going to dry quicker. But we know it's going to dry nappy quicker. If you're not the one to put the heat on your hair, when you do these plaques, however many you do, you need to go in and braid it immediately. Just go right in. Why it's all nice and combed out? Like, we know that this is combed out. This is like good and manageable because we washed it that way. So when you got it good and manageable like this, before it actually dries, go ahead and go right on ahead and braid it. Go ahead and braid it. If you have thicker hair, you would need a little more assistance. Like even this stage right here, it would start drying on you. Then you would be like, oh, what to do? Okay, that's why I like to bust in a section. So therefore, I don't even have to worry about what's going on, right? So I'm putting the leave-in conditioner in the middle because I never did that. I want it everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna bust it down that middle. Don't forget them ends. Now that I have that on there, this right here is manageable. I'm able to comb and do whatever I need to do. By the time I comb this out, blow dry this out, and get over here or even here, those will probably be dry. You would need some assistance, right? You will go in with a water bottle and you would spray it to kind of wet it again just to make it more manageable, okay? You could put a little oil to the water, a little conditioner to the water, mix it up real good. That way you have assistance. My hair is thicker than normal, so yes, I have to go in on it. But look, I was just able to comb all that through. I am good to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go through each section like I'm doing this one. I'm going to just show you guys the one section, okay? If you are using heat, you can get a heat protectant spray. This stuff also helps and plays a part in detangling. Anything that's wet that's going to go on his head is going to help it to comb through and be managed, okay? This is a heat protectant I'm going to put on because I am, however, going in to blow dry, okay? And if I was to do a silk press after this will be protected. It protects us up to 450 degrees. So, good to go. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm going to spray this on here for, you only spray it on it exactly when you're about to blow dry, okay? So, you don't want to spray it on there and let it dry. This could take the place of the water bottle. So instead of using the water bottle, when you get to these other areas that's going to be dry by the time you get to it, you can use this. It'll soften it right back up, get it ready, set, go for you to be playing in it. But do not, however, do not put heat on your hair or flat on. You can't take this and flat on it because it's wet. It's not going to help you detangle. It's not going to do anything for your hair but tear your scalp up. This is how you want your hair to be before you go into blow dryer or probably even braid it, guys. So you want to be able to just take this 4C nappy stuff and be combing right through it, and we ain't letting none of that bother us, okay? Okay, my honeys, we're pretty ready, set, go. We about to clip these ends, but if you haven't already, guys, go check out our merchandise because it is a discount on there. I want to say that it's free shipping or whatever for the little cyber weekend and all that. It's only up until the 2nd, though. KJ, tick. You tick, man. I tick, mommy. His little nose red. All he keep doing is rubbing boogers and snot out like. But I'm going to set him right here with us, guys. I'm going to feed him a Nutri-Grain bar. That's what I've been giving him. Processed, I know, but he likes them. He tears them on up. It's just something quick. Ain't that right, man? You thick. Don't start. He do not let you get off in that nose, but every time he do this, it's a bunch of snot and boogers everywhere, so he gets it out of there. You sick, man? You sick? No. Nosy, but as I was saying, guys, yeah, you can get some good discounts. I think it's just free shipping for Teespring. So I have the link down in the description. And also, I guess it's under the video or whatever. Well, I'll leave everything down in the description about it. But I forgot that Thanksgiving is right around the corner. I'm like, wow. This is crazy, guys. We supposed to be cooking and everything. So I'm going to bust this hair down. I am cutting ends. I'm not even just cutting ends. I'm cutting my hair completely even, okay? So I'm doing it on myself. It's not like I about to be making it perfect, okay? But this is the way that we're going to go, guys, to get our hair snatched back, okay? Like, we want everything in order. Growthage. If you do not know how to clip your own ends, just go to a little salon. They shouldn't even charge you that much just to clip some ends. Go with washed hair or whatever, because the more they do to you, the more that it costs, okay? So if you just go with washed hair and a blowout or whatever, it should be nothing to it but to do it. So I am just busting it down like this. I'm going to hit that section, right? That's just where I'm going to start with this. At some point, I'm going to try to bring it all together. Just make it all one length even. As long as I know it's cut bluntly, I don't really care. I'm going to use a fine comb because I want to comb them hairs together and have them tautly in there. So I'm going to start at the neck. That's just what I do. And this is just what I do, guys, for my hair every year. Every winter. I have not had anything go wrong with my hair from doing this, but I just cuts it off. If you already got good hair and you ain't really letting that bother you, don't even worry about it. So I just section the little piece off. I'm pulling it back tautly. Since that's just the neck, I'm grabbing all of that together. I want all of this off. I don't even care, guys, because I am about to get this hair right back. I just know you really want to clip your ends on some straight hair so you can really see the difference from straight versus these curly ends, because this looks like it's split to me, but it may not be. It may just still be curly. I don't care. I'm going in on it. So technically the first piece that I cut, guys, would be my base. I would be able to just, you want to make a thin layer over that base so that you will be able to see through it. See, we got that nice and straight. You want to be able to see through the piece so that you could just cut it all together in one whomp like that. You see what I'm saying? It will all go together. I'm going to try it, but I really don't care about that, okay? Long as I get my hair all even, I can see a base. You see it right there? That's what I really would be cutting. All of that got to go. It's all one length now. Then you would just do the same. Just small little sections, guys. I'm going to grab a piece from over here too, just to see if everything is straight across. You see my base? That is my base. You may not be cutting that much, but still. I don't want a piece of split end on this head at this point. Look at my fingers, arthritis. Just gonna flop on off, huh? You see my base? Y'all may be like, oh, she cutting all her hair off. That may be true, but it's only for the better. That's how you check it. You just keep going in on it and making sure it's straight. But it's my own hair. I'm not going to worry about it. I know that I cut enough off. So I'm going to do that over the whole head. I may not use a base. I may not care about the base. I just want to make sure each section that I part off is bluntly straight with no extra hairs. Okay, honey, so I just senselessly cut my hair off, okay? It was no direct order or whatever. If you ever pick your hair up like this and clean that up, you're making layers. I don't really want layers. I want my hair to really be all one length, but I had some short areas where I just had to do what I had to do. But I don't want the layers or anything because I'm growing it back. So I'm going to cut it all off like this. That bang is cut to the taste. I don't mind to cut that off. Yeah, I don't want layers. I just want everything even. Because guess what, guys? When it grow back, it's growing back even. It's going to grow back all even. So at that point, if I go in and do some layers at that time, I will have way more length. It's really a science to cutting your hair if you actually wanted it cut to a style. It's a science to that, guys. I didn't really want a style. I just wanted all clipped ends. Nothing left. No survivors. I'm not worried about that edge because it really was just bald head and it just came back. So it's gonna be short high, be short until we get hair there, and then I will go into clipping them too. It doesn't matter that it's short, okay? It's just the simple fact that it's hair and it all got to get got. But I'm gonna spare it right now. Look how it's just even. Every little shape is even. That's what I wanted, guys. Even. I don't want no spots you can see through on the thin side. Like if I was to pull it up, I was noticing that on my videos. If I was to pull it up like this, I would have a bunch of thin ends up there. This is all one thickness. That's what I wanted. So that's why I went on and cut it off. I don't care. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is prepare my hair for if I wear a wig, if I do a pronto, whatever. I'm going to do a braid pattern to it, okay? It seems as if I'm kind of doing wigs right now, or maybe even a sew-in. So with that being said, I'm going to just braid it to the point where I can do whatever I want to do with these braids, but they can last me for 6 weeks. And then I'll do the process over of just rebraiding, washing, and greasing. But I'm about to go into it now and just give myself the braids and be ready, set, go. So 6 weeks is a long time to have your hair just tucked off eating, okay, goodness, and it's just going to sit there and it's going to survive, okay? It's going to survive the winter months, or it's going to grow inches, okay, if you don't want your hair exposed to outside, period. It's going to grow inches, okay? Watch, you see me now, okay? I am neck length, literally, all the way around. So it's just going to sit back, tucked off, and grow inches. If I was to do a sew-in and leave it in for a while, 2 months, my hair is going to grow inches. If I do a pronto and leave it in for 6 weeks or whatever, almost 2 months, my hair is going to grow inches. Okay, if I just got the braid pattern in and I wear a wig all the time over that and taking the wig off and put some goodness to that edge and grease through these braids, it's going to grow inches. So that's my point in saying we're getting ready for next year. So we'll retouch on another video later down the line. But for right now, this is that start, okay? So if you won't clip your ends, go get them clipped and tell them don't spare you. You know they get scissor happy anyway. So tell them just cut it off the ends. You don't want nothing but straight, blunt, box, whatever. It ain't got to be particular. You don't need layers because we are about to tuck this hair off and reserve it, honey. Next year come, it's going to see that sun like, whoo, where I been all my life? Inches, okay? And this here, my honeys, is nothing but goodness, okay? This hair is going to be tucked off eating. I put all the grease through it, okay? I even rubbed it on my fingertips as I was braiding down on the end, just so that'll get the goodness too, because the fact that our hair is not going to be exposed to the world, it's going to sit longer, and it's going to just sit there and eat the whole time that it's there. Versus me put my hair in a ponytail going outside all in the same day. I come back, my scalp is white and crunchy. So that's nothing but that winter air, you know, your hair so dried out from it that it's eating quicker. And now it's to the point it don't need that much. It's like, oh, ain't no air out here. It's cool. So this stuff would just sit there. And then it's going to eat it. It's going to eat it. It's going to eat it accordingly, but it's going to eat it slowly. So I'm tucking this off, guys. I'm going to put me a little wig on. Wear that for a couple days. Turn around, do me a sew-in. Wear that for a couple days. Well, you know, a couple. That'll be the longest wear. I wear that sew-in for a minute. But this little piece here, I'll just tuck up in the braid somewhere. Some people sew it down, all that. So I had to put a real rubber band on there. But this is all it really take, my honeys. Now, if I was doing a pronto, quick weave or whatever, Depending on what style I was going to do, I would have braided the braids accordingly for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you won't want no lumpy, bumpy braids underneath your style. So you have to braid your hair accordingly for the style. But in this case, I ain't doing that. But if I was, okay, if I was, I would still do the little ball cap method and everything for that, because that'll just protect the hair. But I don't even be worried about protecting my hair, guys, because it's so strong from eating all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has so much energy from just eating that I don't really be worried about it. So what I would do is go in with the Gots to Be gel. Put it all over the top. Boom. Then I'll probably go in and hit it with that spray just to secure that. Put it all on top. Boom. Then I'll dry that, okay? That will kind of give me more of a, the grease ain't just stand outish. Because if you just throw tracks over this, that grease is going to come through, honey, and be all in your tracks and have your stuff be looking, mama.
Stringy.
Have your hair be looking stringy through them tracks or whatever, just because there's so much grease in here. So you gotta kind of cover it and put like a shield over this grease, okay, to lock and load it on your head, and then it protects the other hair of whatever you're gonna throw in, because it's kind of like the same thing with a sew-in. You know what I'm saying? At some point you're laying on it, this and that, it'll rub off onto that hair and make it stringy. That's what happened to me when I went to Atlanta. I had greased my hair real good and sewed that stuff in. That hair it wasn't stringy for real out there, but I just noticed that when I took it out to do a ponytail with, I had to wash it because it was very stringy from the grease. So this grease will rub off on other things, guys. So to actually put a base over it and mold it and make it to where it's just locked on your head and not coming off on anything else, that Gots to Be is real good for that. Because once you lay it on there and then do the little spray, it's covered, like it's not seeping through or whatever. So that's about it. That is about it, especially if you put the cap on there, okay? That is about it. So at the end of the day, at this point of the video, you guys make sure y'all go check out our merch, and do not forget to get your discount or whatever. I think it's free shipping, like I said, but I'll leave that in the description. Let me know how y'all think about my hair and how I cut it. If I cut it too short, if whatever. But guess what? When y'all see it next year, y'all gonna be like, oh, she don't play. She wasn't lying. No, I will not, because every time I redo these braids or whatever, I'm putting goodness in it, and it's gonna eat the whole time that the braids is in. Period.com. So if I put the wig on, it's gonna eat every day, especially that edge, because when I take it off, I am gonna put it on there. You see what I'm saying? Speaking of, let me find something to put on there now. I put enough grease on there. Let me stop being petty. But that's just how I am. I'm putting this coconut oil on there, but I'm real petty when it comes to stuff like that, guys. Y'all see how quick it took me to get that edge back. I don't like that. I don't play like that. If it wasn't going to grow back, oh, well, we would have been gluing edges, done it, because I need something. But I will see you, honeys, on the next one, because at the end of the day, I don't got nothing else to say. So this is pretty much it, our protectiveness, okay? Now I wish I was doing a style over it, but obviously the video will be so long. But I am, however, about to ease in a wig video, so y'all will see that next after this one. Y'all know we be back to back binge around here. We don't skip a beat, okay? So I will see you, honeys, on the next one. The next one. I got a little header right here, but anywho, love you guys. See you guys on the next one.